One.
So guys, welcome back. Got myself in hump in the building. How you doing, my brother?
You know, making it, man. Making it. School just started. Gonna be an academic weapon again. You know, shoot for all A's.
All you know, man. That's all you know. Academic weapon
Yeah.
coming at him strong.
What was that?
It's my knife for my roommate. Never know. Never know.
Stay prepared, bro. How you
Stay
doing,
prepared.
bro?
Hey, man. I'm taking it easy. Same school. Trying to maneuver my way. A little couple different things this semester, but all
Okay.
boils down to the same thing. Just hustle, loyalty, respect. That's what it always boils down to. Always.
Shout out John Cena.
Shout out to the listener of the podcast. All right.
Big fan.
Do you got anything else before we get into our first topic, man?
Um, it's football season.
Oh, man.
It's football season. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. I
Shout
watched
out to Bolton.
Radio. I watched Radio. You ever seen Radio, the movie?
Yeah, that's what the yeah.
I watched that one the other day, and then I watched Remember the Titans right after it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm tired of this like dead spot because like there's no basketball, no football, nothing. I'm ready for it. Now we're getting to the topic that's near and dear to my heart. Today's what if topic. What if the flag is thrown out? 2018 NFC Championship game, Saints Rams. Saints driving down the field, need a touchdown to seal the game. Field goal brings it to overtime. Or maybe, no, I think it was tied and they had a bunch of time left. All they needed was a
Yeah.
first down. Third down, Tommy Lee Lewis up the backfield. Drew Brees does the pass. Gets corrupted, gets blasted. No flag. What if the flag is thrown? I want to hear what you have to say first.
If the flag is thrown, I think Drew Brees wins the Super Bowl that year. I think he beats Tom Brady. We get the matchup we've always wanted. I mean, I didn't want the matchup. I wanted to see Mahomes versus Drew Brees. Number one, number two offenses. It's gonna be a light show, but he's beating Tom Brady and he solidifies himself as a top three QB of all time. I think that happens, man. And arguably, he could be pushing for number one.
We think a lot. A lot. First of all, I agree, and I feel like it's common knowledge that if the flag's thrown, obviously they go to the Super Bowl and obviously win it. Because keep in mind, that Super Bowl, I believe the Patriots won, was it 9-0?
Yeah, 9-3, 9-3, something like that.
Come on, bro. A Super Bowl where no touchdowns are scored. Yeah, Saints win a Super Bowl. But on a deeper level, because you can look at it a little bit shallow, but on a deeper level, the Drew Brees disrespect stops. I've seen people believe that Matt Stafford is a better quarterback than Drew Brees. I've seen it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Maybe a better arm. That's about it. But
Let's do Drew Brees has the most career passing yards, most career completions, most consecutive games with a touchdown pass, and he had 3 seasons with 5,000 passing yards. He has the most seasons of 5,000 passing yards in the history of the league.
mm,
And also, a lot of his prime was overlooked because they had god awful defenses. Like, you don't know what a Saints fan's like between those 3, 7, and 9 seasons where he's giving you consistent production. Doesn't have the best weapons and makes something out of nothing but his defense every time. And then, not to mention the miracle, the Minneapolis miracle, the push off in the end zone whenever they played the Eagles, the
oof.
the, the Jared Cook fumble. Oh, this dude has went through it all, and the Saints fans, I don't know what we did to deserve it. Maybe we gave up. We sold our soul for the one Super Bowl. I mean, I'd rather have one Super Bowl than none, but still,
That targeting,
we,
Sean Payton targeting,
yeah, that's true as well. But to your end point, I think that he was also robbed of an MVP. He didn't win an MVP not one
multiple,
time.
multiple.
Multiple. Matt Ryan has an MVP, for example. Matt,
Yeah,
I mean,
he
I know it's
deserved
like
it
an
that
MVP
year,
away.
but I'm saying Matt Ryan deserved it that year. But there was like past years where Drew Brees definitely deserved it over Peyton Manning.
He finished second 4 times.
Man,
Got to be one of the most disrespected quarterbacks.
right up there
And
with
for his
Patrick
talent,
Mahomes, man.
I
So
that
much
people,
disrespect.
I think that people are going to look at Mahomes whenever he retires and finally give him his flowers. But even now, like I'm telling you, people are like legitimately saying Matthew Stafford's better than Drew Brees.
I don't understand that. That's crazy. I could hear the argument for Aaron Rodgers, but Matt Stafford, I genuinely can't see it. He's only played good with above average wide receivers.
Dude, I can't see the argument for Aaron Rodgers.
So,
Like, what do you see about the Aaron Rodgers argument that makes sense?
um, consistency. I think he's the best person, the best quarterback to ever throw a football. I think Brady lacks the talent. Everything with Brady and Peyton Manning is up here. It's all up here. But with Aaron Rodgers, he's a definition of you have so much talent that I don't need to be smart, but he was smart. Aaron Rodgers is basically Iron Man. Like he's really Iron Man. That's basically Iron Man through and through. So listen, I give him the arm talent. Um,
Mobility, I'll give it. I know that they're both not really mobile, but I give Aaron Rodgers the mobility advantage.
yeah. Accuracy, I give that
No,
to Aaron
no way.
Rodgers. You would,
No
bro?
way.
Did you, bro? You don't remember that one year he had like his MVP? He threw like 40 touchdowns and had like 5 interceptions and threw for like close to 5K. He is the best QB to never throw for 5K in my opinion.
So he hasn't thrown for 5K,
Uh,
even though he had what Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, all these different weapons.
it's not like he had to throw for 5K.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
no 5K. That says a lot right there.
I
He's
feel
gonna
like
come after me.
5K is one of those things, man. I don't know.
It's tough to hit, but you reached it 3 times.
True that.
Yeah, so that's my
Yeah,
take.
look,
Anyways,
2020, he threw for
keep going.
4,200 yards, 48 touchdowns, and 5 INTs.
What year did you say? What year?
2020,
I'm sorry. What?
2020,
The bubble.
the
2020
bubble.
doesn't count. 2020 doesn't count, bro.
Oh, come on, bro.
Does the Lakers ring count?
Okay, the very next year, 37 touchdowns, 4 INTs. 2016, 40 touchdowns, 7 INTs.
Did any of those years did he make it far in the playoffs?
Yeah,
2020 was 2020 the
I think that's the year he went to the AFC Championship
yeah
game. I
yeah
mean, NFC Championship game and lost to
the Bucks
the Bucks. Yeah.
Scotty Miller game.
Oh
Shout
no,
out
he lost to
Scotty.
the Rams that year in the divisional.
I know that Julius has had some unfortunate like playoff success, but I still think that he can at least get to the dance. Like I feel like playoffs come, Aaron Rodgers is pretty shaky.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Like at least you know
Uh,
what you're getting out of Drew Brees in the playoff game. Maybe he'd probably throw a pick a game, Drew Brees in the playoffs. I feel like he was bound for one.
James Harden-esque.
Maybe. Yeah. I could see that with Aaron Rodgers. I do like the Iron Man comparison though. I feel like but that's really good. Like he's like the epitome of Iron Man in the NFL.
Spot on. Ego, everything.
Yeah, psychedelics, stuff like that.
Psychedelics.
Who would your Superman superhero comparison for Breeze be? I want to
Breeze,
say
superhero
Hawkeye.
comparison?
I want to say Hawkeye, but I feel like Hawkeye's too
Mm,
irrelevant.
I'll go with, I don't know, man. That's hard, man. Because if I give him some, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know who I could give it to, man. I don't know. Maybe Charles Xavier, maybe.
I'd like to see
Leader of
Captain
men.
America. I'd like to say Captain America, but I feel like that's got to be Tom Brady.
Nah, Tom Brady. I gotta give Tom Brady maybe Reed Richards.
So Drew Brees could be Captain America.
Okay. I know. That could work. That could work. That could work. That could
Bucky.
work. Bucky. Bucky's easily Josh Allen. Either Josh Allen or Joe Burrow. One or the other.
Those are white. Think about race now.
I mean, when you put it like that, right? I
So what if I
mean,
make Lamar?
oh, the Black Panther, of course. Why wouldn't he be the Black Panther? What? Is he not the Black Panther?
The Black Panther's fast.
He's
Lamar is
fast. It's pretty fast.
throw your curveball here. Who wins NFL MVP this year?
Who wins NFL MVP? Uh, Mahomes. Everyone healthy, Mahomes. Dark horse. Dark horse. I like what I'm seeing out of their camp right now. Baker Mayfield. I like what I'm seeing out of the camp. I'm liking it.
Such a Browns move to let him go, though. You know,
Hmm?
that's such a Browns move to let him go. You finally get a
I mean,
stable
at the
quarterback who
time,
takes you to the playoffs.
he wasn't playing good. He got to the playoffs, but I mean,
Almost beat the Chiefs. I know Mahomes got hurt that game, but still.
but by the time they were letting him go, he was playing terrible. By that time, I think he was playing pretty bad. So he finally found his team.
He fits the Bucks, though.
Yeah.
He fits them. Uh, my MVP pick is Josh Allen. I drafted him in fantasy in the first round. I've never drafted a quarterback. Second, I drafted him in the second round actually.
I was gonna
I've
say,
never drafted. I've never drafted a quarterback that early. But like my past fantasy years, I've just had no production from the quarterback. That's largely my fault on waiting too late to grab one. But just want to switch things up, man. That's what they say. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So I think Josh Allen could win MVP. A dark horse. This is a really dark horse. Like this is like a horse who's getting out of fire. Like he easily would burn. Caleb Williams.
not bad. Not bad.
Caleb Williams, bro. I know it's the preseason and everybody came into Buffalo and spanked the Bills. 38-0, I believe, against the Bills. Who I mean, obviously it's preseason, you got the backups and everything, but the drops he was in, I mean, he's playing his first team for the first two or three series. So
Yeah.
maybe Buffalo's not as good as we think, or maybe Caleb Williams is just that dude we thought he was, and now with Ben Johnson finally getting locked.
We could see something. We could see something.
See something I'm excited to see. I'm excited for Chicago fans. They don't have much going on in their city, you know. Like what are
Yeah.
the Bulls doing? are they going to get like the Bulls aren't any good? The Bears have not been good for a long time. What, the White Sox? Okay, they got the Cubs,
They're playing
okay,
terrible.
but like Chicago sports is kind of low. And even though I'm a New Orleans fan, a fan of New Orleans sports, I know we're pretty low too. But Chicago's a big market. I can't imagine them. I just want them to do good. I want the Bears to be a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bear down.
that's right. All right. So with college football starting, or I guess week 0 already happened, but really we get into some of the best matchups, in my opinion, in history. Week 1. We ready? We're ready. Ohio State versus Texas. Who, who you got?
Know who I got, man? I got the O. I got the O. I got
Why?
Jeremiah Smith.
Who's starting on the
That's
ball?
Aura. Julian Sand, right?
I,
I think. I think that's the QB. I hope that's
I
the
think
QB.
that might matter a little bit. Dude, they had a lot of people go in the draft. Will Howard, who was Brock Purdy-esque in my opinion. Um, Quinshon Judkins, Trayvon Henderson. What?
Will Howard's Brock Purdy. Okay. I'm gonna
Is
continue. All right.
is is he resembles Brock Purdy because it's not hard to throw Jeremiah Smith the ball however much. The game. I feel like he was a solid game manager. I mean, a good game manager. Won a natty.
Got a point. Got a point. Fair
I'm
play.
working with Texas here. Future quarterback of the
Texas.
Saints, Arch Manning. Future QB of the Saints,
Oh,
Arch Manning.
Mr. Arch Manning.
He's coming down to save everybody in New Orleans from the terrorist that is known as Tyler Show. Jake Hayner. Jake Hayner got cut today.
He did get cut. Desmond
And
Ritter.
Spencer Rattler.
Oh, Spencer Rattler. I'm tripping.
No, that's good. They
See,
kind of have a similar name. Similar name, but still. Archman's coming to save everybody. I got Texas though. They stay
I
having
don't
like
understand the hype.
crazy recruits. It's shaping up to be a good one though.
Yeah.
Now, until Louisiana's favorite matchup, we got LSU at Clemson.
Go
What you got?
Tigers. Got my Tigers, man. Got the real Tigers. Real Death Valley. What's wrong with
I,
them? Come on now. Go
I agree
Tigers.
with you. I
I
agree
don't
with
care
you.
about no Clemson cats. No Clemson meows. Ah, man.
Hey, where are they playing at? Do you know?
Oh, I don't. I think it's in Vegas somewhere. If I'm not mistaken. It should be Vegas.
I think
Hold
LSU
on.
wins too, but they had such struggle in the past week 1. It's just kind of. I think that if they lose week 1, Brian Kelly C is already out. Don't get it twisted, but if they lose week 1 now, I think you could see him potentially during the year fire. Why make that
Yeah.
face?
They play in Clemson,
Oh, really?
South Carolina. Yeah.
It's a tough place to play.
Still got LSU, the biggest.
Even with your guy, Kate Klubnik. That's your guy
Not my guy, but he is the best QB in college football right now.
over Nussmeyer.
That's Mars too.
Really? Where's Manning? Where's
Manning, fourth,
who's third? Sellers? Yeah.
Sellers.
What about
And then
Riley?
he's right there with Manning. Right there. They should be right there on the same tier. two guys
You
who
got
hadn't got a lot of playing time, but all this hype. I have a lot more upside in DJ rather than Arch
mhm,
Manning. So
interesting.
that's a man child right there. That like a grown ass baby. You seen his face, man?
No,
That is a grown baby. Hey, look at DJ
yeah,
Lagway, man. That's a man child.
let's see.
You see it?
I'll talk. Yeah, I see it. 6'3", 250. That's crazy.
That man's huge, bro.
What's up with them putting out these quarterbacks like Florida, like Anthony Richardson and Lagway? What's up with that?
Something in water. That water, man. Where is he
Florida
from?
water, Gatorade.
He's from Texas.
That's why. Yeah,
Everything's
Texas.
big in Texas, pause. So
Good pause. Good pause. I won't. That was kind of egregious, but you paused it, so we're good. Next big game up, Notre Dame, Miami. I'm right with Notre Dame. Notre Dame,
yeah.
regardless of who's playing on that team, they're going to play the same way every year, year in year out. They don't smash you in the mouth. Pause. They don't smash you. Run. They breed offensive linemen. Solid running backs. Solid game manager quarterbacks. Great secondaries. Love their coach. Coach is better than Brian Kelly in my opinion,
He's
but
just
I guess
fired
it's not
up,
that hard.
man.
Yeah,
It's just mm,
I know Miami got Carson Beck from Georgia, but he's playing at Georgia and he couldn't take him home.
dogs.
So yeah, what you
Dogs,
thinking?
man.
What you thinking?
I got Notre Dame easy. I think Jeremiah Love, big year coming up for him, man. Big year. I'm expecting 1,700 yards, 1,800 yards. Top 10 pick. Uh, I got him
Top
putting
10
up
is
like
kind of crazy.
I got him putting up
Like that
300
special.
yards.
Week one,
300. Week one, 300 yards.
I have to take the under. It's a lot of
Under
yards. How many carries?
29 on the dot.
I'll clip this up if you're right. If you're, that's a crazy prediction.
29 on the dot. Okay, I'm gonna scale it back a bit. 29 carries, 273 yards.
That's a stat line right there. How many
He's
touchdowns?
gonna go two.
Okay. So what do you what's the score prediction for this game?
Notre Dame 36 to 20.
I'm gonna rock with 24 to 20 myself. Notre Dame, obviously. I didn't ask you about this, but what's your Texas Ohio State score?
Ooh, 43 Ohio State, 40 Texas. I think it's gonna be a
Overtime or no?
shootout.
Think overtime.
Nah, no OT.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 31 Texas to 27 uh, Ohio State,
Man, wow.
and then LSU game. I'm going 18 for Clemson. I'm not sure why, but I feel like they're gonna have 18. And LSU, I give LSU about 27. Calm little 9-point win, two possession
Got
game.
LSU 41 LSU, Clemson 38.
Okay,
I think Caden Durham, the GOAT, is going to drive down the field. He's going to get one of those big runs through the middle, A gap, boom, down to the 20-yard line. They kneel it out. They kick the field goal to go home with the dub.
excited to see what Harlem Berry does. I think that was their number one 5 star they got from somewhere in New Orleans. Excited to see what he
Really?
does. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Jawan Johnson, who went to LCA, he quarterback at LCA, all types of records. He is, I think he plays kind of everywhere for LSU. He went in as a DB. They moved him to quarterback. I think he's in the backfield now, running back. I feel like I like to see him in a Taysom Hill-esque role because this dude can do it all. This is talking kind of before the season starts. I don't. Maybe they have him in a Taysom Hill role, but with an appy like that, it's like Zamarian, bro. Shout out to Zamarian. If he's watching it, you can't just have the dude play one position. You know, he impacts the
Speed,
game.
man.
Yeah,
That's a big thing at
speed,
LSU now. It's nothing but
coverage.
speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Big
So we're
time
gonna
win
rock.
there.
We're gonna rock with the move into the Power Five conference winners for the SEC. Personally, I mean, this is probably generic, but I'm going with Georgia. They had the
Bulldogs?
easier, yeah, they had the easier side of the SEC in my opinion. Hold them back. No, let him go, man. Let him go. Let him go.
Mhm.
They had the easier side of the SEC in my opinion. Like they play Vanderbilt, Kentucky. Not taking anything away from them, but they're trash. No, man, we taking it all away from them. They suck. They suck.
Andy beat
Vanderbilt,
Bama last year.
Bolton could beat Bama last year, but I digress.
Okay.
They got
Okay.
Kentucky, Missouri, Vanderbilt, all those teams who are like, I do anticipate the Georgia Florida game determining the winner of the SEC, in my opinion.
Florida, as in the Gators. You think they're gonna be that good that they're gonna be pushing? Okay.
The winner of that game wins the SEC, in my opinion.
Oof. You don't even have LSU in there?
Please, I've seen this movie too many times.
I
Too
guess you
many
know my
times.
pick. No, I got, man. I
Auburn.
got them
You rock with
Tigers.
Auburn. Uh,
No, bro.
wrong,
No, I
wrong
no
Tigers.
Auburn.
Wrong
Wrong
Tigers.
Tigers. Them Bayou Bengals. Them Bayou Bengals. I feel like we're gonna. I don't. I don't want to say it's gonna be smooth sailing, but I don't know, man. I think we're gonna put up some crazy numbers, but I feel like we're gonna pull out the SEC championship, go into the playoffs. You know, maybe Natty. Who knows? But I
Uh,
got LSU.
move on to the ACC now. There's not much talent in the ACC. I mean, Clemson. ACC is a basketball conference. Like some people say the SEC is, but ACC is. They got Duke, North Carolina, stuff like that. But I'm rocking with Clemson. I mean, I feel like Clemson built to be a playoff contender. And but I have a dark horse for this. My dark horse is North Carolina. I'm excited to see what Bill Belichick can do at the college level.
Oh, the
Maybe
Tar Heels. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
excited to see what he can do. Does he bring his success that he had in NFL with him? This is his girlfriend. What does she do for the team?
Mm. Okay.
Who are you rocking with in the ACC?
Uh, I want to start off by saying this. No love lost to my Duke and my Boston College Eagles. Those are the first two teams I did a rebuild on in college football 26. I'm actually building a powerhouse of the Boston College Eagles. I just won my second natty in a row. Um, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Clemson. Said I think Cade Klubnik. I think he's best QB in college football right now. He has it all. I think he's gonna put him on his back, Trevor Lawrence type of vibe, and just go undefeated.
They did.
Got them going undefeated. Well, not their. I mean, in
In
their
ACC
conference.
play.
In the conference, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I got you.
they ain't beating no
Yeah,
Tigers.
you got a dark horse there.
My dark horse. I like the way they played last year. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. They got a really good QB. Eli Holston played for Zachary.
Really?
Yeah, he can sling it. Pause. But hey, that's my
You
dark
know
horse right
ball.
there.
You know ball because Pittsburgh was not on my radar at all. You might be on something there. I hope. Might be on
They're
something.
a cold
So
team. They play in the cold, and I feel like they can go down there in that hot weather too and put up some numbers, beat up on some stangs and some cats. Wolf pack.
yeah, some big names. Is that what you're saying?
They looking sturdy.
Okay. We're up into the Big Ten now.
It's easy
I'm going to
ones.
Ohio State. It's Ohio State. But all this like kind of conference realignment is kind of confusing me. Maybe USC takes it home. I feel like USC has been in the past a very heavy front runner team. Like
Always.
you see them come out the gates hot, always do good, but then it kind of comes down to conference play and stuff like that. Maybe Lincoln Riley can do it. Not sure, but I think the obvious pick is Ohio State. Coming off a national championship, you can't like not discount them. It's a tough conference. They'll have some very competitive games, but I think they'll ultimately come out with it. Even though I'm not a big fan of Ryan Day, kind of just looks weird. But
Gives me Coach Heron vibes.
no,
Don't tell me he doesn't, bro.
it's kind of gives me like a killer, like a yeah.
That's exactly how he looks, man. I don't know. But
You got Ohio
yeah, I
State too.
got Ohio State. Yeah. My dark horse, Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Really, they got Matt Rule right.
Yeah, they got Matt Rule, uh, Pat Mahomes at
Diego,
QB,
yeah,
and
holy,
they did a lot of stuff. They got a lot of transfers that came in for with NIL. So I know they were like one of the top teams this year. They
yeah,
spent a bunch of money. So sneaky. But I mean, you also can't count out Oregon, Penn State,
yeah,
maybe Michigan, maybe with Bryce Underwood. I think Michigan, maybe next year for Michigan. Next year might be
yeah.
the way for Michigan. I know they got the number one running back next year. So
Mm-hmm. It's a hard conference, man. I know SEC, but I could I could see a Big Ten champion again, just like how we saw this past year. See a team from Big Ten taking home the trophy at the end of the year. Personally,
SEC got we gotta go back to our roots, man. SEC, we dominated football. We dominated baseball. We gotta dominate it all, man. It means more in the SEC, bro. What are we doing? We gotta fight. We gotta put BTA BTB belt to booty.
we're
Belt to
not a
booty, man.
we're not a child from the show, man. You can say it. Why
We
I'm
putting
literally
belt
playing with the knife.
ass. Belt
Hell
to ass. That's what we gotta do in the SEC. Every time we play a Big Ten team, ACC team, we show them. We show them. We get in their face. SEC, look. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. But Ohio State, they them dogs though. They cold. They cold, man. Ohio State cold.
So
Jeremiah
belt
Smith,
ass.
he Jeremiah Smith.
So belt ass everybody, but Ohio State. We do not Ohio State just a little like a street
Uh,
fight. That's what that is, a street
And
fight.
then they want to play Graham this year. Come on, bro. That's
Hustle.
low hanging fruit, bro. That is low hanging fruit.
I think it was pretty well. Grim legend.
Oh, bro. That is
You
just
ready? You ready to rock into the NFL? Power rankings continued.
yeah, man. How many teams we got left?
I'm not sure, but I had like a graphic of like what all we picked so far, and I think we're kind of closing in on it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of give you my list just out. Just I'm gonna give you my list of what I have. I'm not gonna talk much about it. I'm ready for the NFL season to start. So I'm going. I left off with the bear with me now. From last place to where I am now. I got the Browns, Saints, Titans, Giants, Panthers, the Colts, Jets, Patriots, Raiders, Cardinals, Bears, Cowboys, Seahawks, Dolphins, Falcons, Broncos, Chargers, and Packers. So that was 18 teams right there. 18 teams. So there's 32 in NFL. Not sure how many we have left. Do the math. 14
14
teams
teams.
left.
Jesus
So
Christ.
after
What teams are
after
there?
this after this one, we should have 9 teams. So after the Packers, I got the 49ers. Kind of suspect. I love McCaffrey. I won him in the fantasy, but somebody sniped him from me. Kind of Brock Purdy. Lost a couple receivers. 49ers, Rams, Bucks, Vikings, and Steelers. I can go over it again slowly if you have any questions or like you like or dislike. But yeah, that's my rankings.
You said Bucks,
Niners, Rams, Bucks, Vikings,
Niners,
Steelers.
Rams, Bucks, Vikings, Steelers. Not bad. Wait, the Steelers. Whoa, really?
They low.
They're higher. They're really high. I didn't realize that. That's it's kind of high.
They're ranked, but they're
Hmm.
ninth. I think they're 10th. 10th. It's a tough division. I don't. They're not going to win, but I
Okay.
applaud them for doing something different. They went out and got Metcalf, got Ramsey, Rodgers. Their time to win is now. And I think that if you get the flash of the Green Bay Rodgers, I think that this team will win. Not only do they have superior coaching, in my opinion, an S tier coach, they have a solid defense as well. They're always known for their defense. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
not as good as it was in the past, but you also make
It's
you
Mike
got Jalen
Tomlin.
Ramsey. Yeah, you got Jalen Ramsey. You got Bro Porter, Joey Porter Jr., the other corner,
Yep.
um, Cam Hayward. I know contract stuff, but always got a
TJ
pretty
Watt.
solid defense. How could I forget him?
Patrick Queen. Doesn't
That's
he
right.
play for? Yeah.
Yeah,
Dog,
he
man.
does. So watch out for the Steelers. Wild card competitor.
I see them being a top 10 defense. Like always, man. Just carrying that
And
offense as much as they can. But I don't know.
like
I
go
think this is I think this is it for Aaron Rodgers. So hopefully he can show out. But the other teams I agree with. Those are some pretty solid, pretty solid. And that was five,
like
correct?
yeah, I put the Vikings ahead of the Bucks, but why am I playing with this 9 teams?
Tripping.
I think I'm switching it around. I'm going Bucks ahead of Vikings. I just know what I'm getting out of the Bucks. I know what I'm getting out of Mike Evans. I know that this rookie receiver, Emeka Ibuka, has been turning heads all camp. I know that
Mm,
Baker Mayfield is a great quarterback. So I'm switching those two around. While I do think the Vikings probably have more explosive weapons like Jefferson, like Addison, I think Jones is a solid running back as well. Just don't know what you're going to get out of a rookie. You know,
yeah.
don't know what you're going to. And their defense is a little suspect as well.
I feel like with the Vikings, it's a two-sided thing with them. It's the you know what you got last year with him playing so good in the preseason, then he got hurt. But now it's night and day. It's do you want to put them so low because he got injured and from what you saw of him being that he's gotten skinnier and everything, or do you still think about he played so good in the preseason a year ago and he was going to be the starter. He won the starting job. And we know what that means. We've seen what he can do with a lot of talent around him. So it's kind of hard to just if he would have played in the preseason more, I don't know if he really played, we could have got a better glimpse of what we could have seen. But I don't know. I think he might be kind of like Brock Purdy.
But that's what
He's
you
not a
need.
game changer.
That's essentially what I'd say Kirk Cousins was. You know,
Yeah.
like Justin Jefferson doesn't need. It would be great. Everybody would love a dynamic quarterback, but a Brock Purdy does the job.
I'll say
But I think they,
he's very
like, you had,
athletic.
yeah.
JJ's very athletic. I'll give him that. So
But if you're gonna have a Brock Purdy quarterback, you need some type of like top defense. And I just don't know if the Vikings have that.
I don't. I mean, they kind of still do. I think they still got that linebacker who was like,
Yeah,
like he was like third in interceptions, maybe something like that. So
but I know they don't have Daniel Hunter, who was a big
yeah, they
part of
lost
their
him.
defense for a long time.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what they got going on in the secondary. Not sure. Doesn't
they'll
matter.
figure something out. I believe
They
in
will.
who's it, O'Connell?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the coach, O'Connell. Yeah, he's my up and coming. He's my next Andy Reid, in my opinion. He's shown that he could win with anybody, really win. Like it's all just he's a wizard, man. I like the way he schemes an offense. He schemes his best players to get open. So I like what I'm seeing out of him. So it's just gonna be a test for the Vikings, a big test. So
It's my praise, man. It's my praise for him.
JJ McCarthy, you on the clock, bro. Lock in. This is my time for my next five. Uh I'm gonna go 49ers, the Vikings, the Houston Texans, the Bucks, and the Bengals. The Bengals are real low. But I guess the other ones are kind of self-explanatory, but the Bengals are this low just because I need to see what this defense is gonna bring. I don't care how good Joe Burrow is, how good y'all think he is. I don't care how good y'all think Jamar Chase is. I don't care how good y'all think T. Higgins is, Chase Brown, whatever, whatever. Man, defense win championships. It does. It really does. And if you're not Mahomes, you're not gonna win a championship. I'm sorry.
To piggyback off what you said, they kind of related to what I was saying earlier about Drew Brees. Those years where he had that awful defense, nobody looked at him. Nobody cared. They weren't winning anything because the defense was so bad. I was watching the Bengals Commanders preseason game, and they had second quarter. They had all first stringers out there. Bengals come down, score touchdown. 5 play drive for Jane Daniels, touchdown. Bengals, I think 3-and-out punt. 8 play drive, Jane Daniels, touchdown. Jane Daniels is like incredible talent.
He's a
They can't
dog,
stop.
man.
They can't stop water, man. And then you got this whole ongoing situation with Trey Hendrickson.
This got signed, but still,
Oh, they signed him.
yeah,
That gives you something, but you still don't have much, man.
you don't.
That year that they made the run, their defense made some crucial plays. And shout out to Eli Apple. No, we're not shouting him out, but that was probably the best he played. That playoff stretch right there where they made it to the Super Bowl, I think that defense was the reason they had what is that guy's name? There's a white guy, white defender, Chase Hubbard. I think he recently retired, but always came up with big plays. But yeah, that's what they need for that team.
Uh,
I understand why they're low. I
and
think
another
I
thing
think they're my
is,
next team.
yeah, another thing for them is the people don't understand that the defense feeds off the offense just as much as the offense feeds off the defense. If you think that like I can tell it with the Steelers. The Steelers were like, if we don't make big plays, if we don't stop a team's offense from moving the ball, it's going to be hard for our offense to score. We got to make sure we put our offense in a position where they can get a field goal. With the Bengals, it's we have to make sure Joe Burrow has enough time to put up 50 points a game. Because if he
Yeah,
can't put up 50, we're not going to win. And that's a that's a you start creating tension in the locker room thinking, well, if they can't do their job, what am I doing? Because in my opinion, the only thing the Bengals really did was put money in people's pockets. That's it. You didn't put money in people's pockets. You didn't bring anybody new in. Shamar Stewart, I still don't understand it. He only had like 2 sacks in college. Two. So unless he was like big on getting pressures and everything, that's great. But
yeah.
I
No, but
just
to your point though, he basically missed the entirety of the preseason training camp because he was holding out. That's not what you
yeah,
need to do. I understand get your money on, but still, an unproven talent. I mean, you think you kind of want to come in the league, um, figure it out, get some reps, get some development. Some people learn some stuff from actual NFL players, but
yeah.
he missed out a lot of training camp. Maybe he can surprise us all, but that's a pretty big thing going into rookie year.
Said some the things I've been seeing, man, it's not looking good for him, honestly. Like I'm a big players advocate when it comes to the NFL, but it gets to a
Mm-hmm.
point to where it's like you haven't established yourself in the locker room yet. So these guys don't know you, and you're giving off this vibe of you're putting me first. I get it. I understand. You need your contract and everything, but to not be out there, even be with your team, it's not a good look. It's really not a good look. But like I say, he deserved the money and everything. They drafted you like everybody else got drafted. So you deserve your money. But again, it's not a good look. And then on top of that, you go into training camp and then you hit Joe Burrow. Dude, it's like he's asking for trouble now, bro. So like I said, this is not a good look for them right now. Maybe they'll surprise us, but again, they're playing in the AFC North. They got to play some tough defenses. The Browns defense is always going to be good. Steelers defense is always going to be good. Ravens defense always going to be good. So it's tough. It's very, very tough. I don't have them making the playoffs either. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Eight
And as
and
a
eight
wild
and
card.
nine. 8 and 9.
So if that happens, what's the next steps for the Bengals?
The next step, uh,
Yeah,
fire your owner. Fire your owner.
owner.
Fire your GM. This team is very cheap, and people think that's just a saying. No, they make their old alumni players pay to come to events. Other teams don't make the players pay. They have to pay, and I don't do they have to pay. They gotta pay almost exactly the same. They don't pay for the hotels. The players have to pay for everything, and they're paying to just sit in the stands with regular people. Not trying to say anything about regular people. I'm just saying these
They're
guys put their
regular
life on
people.
the line for you, you know?
Yeah,
So I think it's more of a what does this say about Joe Burrow? I think now, if they don't make the playoffs, Joe Burrow's not top five. He's not. He's
but
not. I'm sorry.
the time where Drew Brees was putting up those ridiculous seasons and they just kept falling 7-9, would you say that Drew Brees was top five? I'm not saying that they're the
At
same
that
talent, but
at
I'm
that
saying it's a
time,
similar situation.
was he missing the playoffs? If he was missing the playoffs at the time, no. He wasn't top five then. Because if you are putting yourself with these elite QBs and you can't even make the playoffs when it's easier, to be honest, it was harder to make the playoffs back then because the amount of games. Now it's easier to do. So if you can't make the playoffs now, you can't even get to the wild card. Like, come on, man. There's no look, you got the talent. I see it, Joe, but it's like he's already not top five for me. He's just not. So, I mean, sucks to suck, I guess. I'm still rooting for him a little bit. Go Tigers. Go Tigers. But
Bad look for their ownership, though. Like, I didn't realize that. That's a bad look.
very bad. And it's even worse because Joe Burrow asked for a lot of money after that Super Bowl. He asked for a lot
Yeah.
of money. And he's the reason they had to sell their name rights just to pay him. At like they're like it if you want to win, that has to click in your head like, maybe I should be doing that. Maybe I need to save some money so I can get some pieces around me. Let's say I don't give him excuses. I don't. Because you put him on a pedestal with guys like Patrick Mahomes, and when I always bring up, well, if you put him up there with those guys, then completely compare him. Don't move the goalpost. Patrick Mahomes took the GOAT to overtime and did not touch the ball with a far worse defense. Then the very next year took the basically the same defense and won a Super Bowl with that team. Then the very next year went back to the Super Bowl and lost. But Joe Burrow can't even make the playoffs. Like, come on, man. I digress, man. I feel bad for
But
Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I'm a big T. Higgins guy. I feel bad for them.
I feel like one could argue, though, like, this level of competition. Mahomes is incredible. He played the Chargers, the Raiders, four times a year, and the Broncos. So at that time, none of these teams were really that good. Making the playoffs is a different standard, in my opinion, competing in that division. Like if you're a playoff team in NFC South, are people really looking at you like you're like a pure threat? You know what I mean? Like if you're, for example, if you're getting in fights and you're beating up kids in special education, do you think people think, "Oh my gosh, this dude's a great fighter"? No. If you're going around beating up guys that are bigger than you, pause. People are like, "Yeah, I'm kind of intimidated," but you're going around beating up special education kids. That's not a good look. But you better not lose
Man,
to those special education kids. You better not lose because then it's over.
I get what you're saying. You make a good point too. You make a good point. But uh two out of the three teams that the Bengals have to play are terrible. Always been terrible.
The Steelers
I
have
mean,
their
the
number
Steelers,
for some weird reason.
the
They have their number.
Steelers, yeah, but the Browns,
Fair enough.
you can't even sneak one against the Ravens. Like you can't even sneak one out. And that's another thing. They went 9-8 this year, right?
Mm.
Four of those eight games they lost was on Joe Burrow. Number one against the Ravens, he threw an interception in OT. Look, I get it. Oh, he's in a shootout. I get it. But as an elite QB, it is your job to make sure you make these plays. You cannot have that mistake. That's on you. The Chiefs game, he fumbled the ball. Oh, the O line is bad. As a QB, your job is to protect the ball. Three, against the Eagles. The Eagles were great, but you're an elite QB. You're supposed to play good. This is the thing, right? You're supposed to play good. You're an elite QB. And the fourth one, you played bad against the Chargers. A playoff team, but you didn't start scoring to the second half. It was too late. You take those four games. If he doesn't make mistakes in those games, he's what?
13-4. 13-4.
So a third seed, second seed?
Maybe. Not sure.
Not first, because big dogs was 15-2. So um so you think of it like that, you're the captain of the team. You're QB1. You made those mistakes, you played bad.
You make that bread
So
too. All that bread. All that money.
all
Gotta
that moolah.
get it. I get it. I can see the argument for both sides. Sure, defense is bad, but not an excuse. If you're one of the top paid players in the league, you're paid to be good in the regular season, but be great in playoff time, especially that money. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Let me take us home with whatever you got. Enjoy these conversations. And
Um,
hold on, quick disclaimer. I'm not fighting special ed kids. I just want that to be known. That has never happened.
you
Will
heard it
never
here,
happen.
folks. You heard it here first.
Just an
This
analogy.
is what
That's all.
KP does in his spare time. Nostalgia. He
No, I
used to
said
beat up.
just no. I didn't say nostalgia. I said just to
Yo,
clarify. I did not say nostalgia.
man, you used to beat up special ed kids back in the gap, man. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my defensive player of the year candidates. From 5 to 1. At number 5, I'm going with Trent McDuffie, standout cornerback from last year. Jamar Chase's father. Um, I mean, he's only gonna get better, guys. He's only gonna get better. Uh, Number 4, Jared Verse,
Yeah.
the Rams, dude. Whew, dog, dog. Um, Number 3, I'm gonna go Pat Surtain again, just because he was that damn good again. Um, I'm loving some Pat Surtain, man. That dude, he's something special, bro. He's something special. Number 2, I'm gonna go Nick Bolton, linebacker
For the
for
Chiefs.
the Chiefs. Yes, yes,
Top
yes.
five.
He's a great tackler, man. He's getting better in the pass coverage. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And number 1, of course, Myles Garrett.
Okay.
He's Myles Garrett,
No,
man.
no TJ Watt. No.
He just missed the list. He just missed the
Okay.
list. He missed the list. Micah
No.
Parsons would be on the list if he was playing, but he's not
Fair enough.
playing week 1. So Chris
One more.
Jones,
I feel like Chris Jones, if you were to put him second, I would have been okay with it. He's a monster.
he's been right there every year, man.
Yeah.
He's my in my opinion, he's the number one D tackle. I'm tired of people saying Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence is this. Dexter Lawrence is that. Quentin Williams. I'm not hearing that, man. I'm not hearing that. I'm not
Where
hearing
does Cooper DeSheen rank?
20, maybe 30. He's
It's
down
my
there though.
defensive player of the year.
I bet he is. I bet he is, bro.
I'm just joking. I think I like the first pick a lot. He's Aaron Donald reincarnated,
Gary Verse.
but an edge, Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
the
lie. I've
first
seen
pick.
some tape of him
Hmm.
playing inside that two technique.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. He's really quick. He's too quick for these guards.
Yeah.
I think people don't understand that. Especially in the Super Bowl with Joe Tooney. He's a known guard. And you move him out there with I forgot who was that guy that was just beating him. He had just got paid. He played for the Eagles. I don't know who he was, but he was really quick and he was just quick and nimble. And he was just getting
Was
off
it
Joe
Sweat?
Tooney.
Was it Sweat?
Yes. Swift. Yes. When you go from guard having to play these big, stocky 300-pound guys to going to play 250, 260 guys, it's different. The speed, it picks up. It really picks up. And shout out to who's their defensive coordinator? Is it Vic
This
Fangio?
bullet team.
Eagles? Vic
I think so.
Fangio?
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out Vic Fangio, man. That was smart by him. He really didn't do that all season until
yeah,
then. So to pick that out, man, that's big. So
yeah.
Jared Verse, lock in, man. You gotta get with them knives what Aaron Donald used to do.
That's
Yeah,
why I see, like,
to get
to your
in there.
point though, like that's why you see Micah Parsons be so effective because he's smaller in stature, but he's so quick. And not only is Burst quick, but he's large, like he's bigger than Micah Parsons.
Yeah,
He can play that interior, but he can play that edge because of his speed. So that's who that's who I'm rocking with for defensive player of the year.
Michael Parsons.
No, no, it might be a toss up if
Oh,
he
Jared
was,
Verse.
yeah,
Okay.
Curtis.
Yeah. Fuck.
All right, man. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Um, look forward to football this weekend. We'll get back to you guys next week before the NFL season starts. Have a quick little schedule breakdown of who we think is coming away with a big week one wins, and yeah, we're looking out for in fantasy. Yeah, well, that'll do it for me and Pomp here.
Uh,
All right, y'all.
all right,
We can close
y'all.
it out.
Yes,
All right,
sir. Thank y'all for being with us. Another episode in the books. We
episode
locked
10,
in. Episode
number
10.
10. We're
We
there.
gonna we just gonna keep going with buildings, just shooting to the roof, man. That's all we doing here, man. We just getting better every year. I
Just
mean,
growing.
every episode.
Cam Jordan does. Oh, shout out to the Red Sox. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out the
All
Red
right.
Sox. Shout out Jacoby Ellsbury, elite ball knowledge. Mike Napoli. Yeah, I'm a
Jared
diehard
Salt,
Red Sox fan.
Jared
Who?
Saltalamacchia.
Hmm. Okay.
JBJ, Jackie
Middlebrooks.
Bradley
I forgot
Jr.,
his first name.
Will Middlebrooks.
Will Middlebrooks. Yeah. Some dogs right there.
He played everywhere. He was a taste of baseball. Brock Home.
And the
Yeah.
GOAT, of course, my dog, Dustin Pedroia.
Like it.
Can't go wrong with Dustin.
Like
Well,
it.
all right, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Yes, sir.